Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. I kind of want to start off with going through with a little introduction, even though this is my first video. I say first like this because of course if you look back I do have videos on here, but this is like my first official video. I'm just going to put it that way. I've been actually wanting to start this channel for a long time. I know I've been here for a while, but I haven't really been active at all. But I've been wanting to start an anime channel for like years now and just never got around to it. And I already have channels before. I have a book channel and I have a beauty channel. So I've been always busy with those, and I've just been thinking over time that I do not have time to make an anime channel. I cannot have a third channel. But I've been wanting to do it so bad, so just why not? Let's just do it. I think I'm ready to do it now. I think I can make some time for it, so I'm really excited to do this. And as for future videos, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I do plan to do mostly like anime review videos, but I also want to do like top 10 lists and things like that, and just any other things I will think of will come over time. But I'm really excited to do this, and I hope everyone else likes it too. So anyway, as for today, I will be doing my anime collection. I thought that would be a very good video to start out with. So I will just be showing you the anime I have. This isn't really going to be a very uniform way of doing an anime collection video because I do not keep my anime on shelves, because my shelves occupy all of my books. I do not have room to put my anime on my bookshelves, which is kind of disappointing. I actually keep them like stored away in a box instead. So what I'm going to do is just hold up the anime DVD or box set and show it like that, but I will also insert videos of like a close-up of the DVD box or the cases, so you can really know what they look like in a closer perspective. And I will be showing my DVDs in order of genre, just FYI. So enough rambling, let's get into my collection. So first I'll be showing my shoujo anime, which if you do not get it already from my username, I am a big fan of shoujo anime and manga. Shoujo is my favorite because I'm obviously female, so I am very attracted to shoujo. So I have a lot of shoujo anime, so let's get into that. The first one I have here, and this is the first anime that entered my anime collection, the one that started it all, and that is Ouran High School Host Club. This is the Anime Classics edition. I really like the anime classics. I just think they're very uniform if you have a lot of them, and they like look really good together if you have them on a shelf. This is the second anime I've ever watched, and I still watch it all the time. This is one of those anime that I can never get tired of. It's so cute that I can just imagine watching over and over again, even for years to come. And this is honestly like my biggest shoujo recommendation to anyone. It's the perfect one, and I just love it to death. Next I have Chobits, and I have them in these box sets, which I really love these box sets. I prefer these over like the anime classics version of them, even though I like the anime classics. I love these box sets. They're very big, so they take up a lot of space on the shelf, but I like the way they're designed. And as for the anime itself, it's enjoyable. It's not my favorite, but it was really cute. A really unique kind of story in a way. It's a world where like robots exist, and this guy picks up a girl who is actually a robot, and a lot of romance ensues from there, and it is very adorable. Next I have Toradora. I've actually seen the first few episodes of this anime, but I haven't really continued watching it. But from what I've seen from it, it is a really cute one. I just need to keep watching it. Sometime I'm gonna have to get back to this because I did really like it. I didn't like drop it or anything, and I definitely have like a fascination with the main girl in here. I believe her name is Tiger. She's a really crazy character, but she's very cute too. And yeah, I just really can't wait to keep watching this someday. I don't know when I'm ever gonna get to it, but I need to get to it soon because I already started it and I didn't get to finish it, which kind of makes me sad. Next I have Keichu wa Maid-sama. I adore this one so much. It's a older one, I believe, but it's so cute. The main guy in this one, Usui, is so gorgeous. I think that's probably the biggest reason why I love this anime. He's like one of my favorite male anime characters ever. He's just amazing. But overall, beside from that, I love this one so much. It's basically about a girl who is the president of her school and very like tough as nails. You do not want to mess with her at all. But she has a secret and she works as a part-time maid and she doesn't let anyone know this, but Usui finds out and a lot of stuff happens from there. It's so cute. Would really recommend it, especially if you love shoujo anime, because this one is a perfect example of it. Next I have The Wallflower. This is my ultimate like guilty pleasure anime. It is so stupid and ridiculous, but it is so funny and I just love it, even though it's really stupid. It's about this girl who is really like ugly. Not exactly ugly, but she doesn't take care of herself at all. And she gets stuck with these guys who are first to turn her into like a proper lady. It's all over the place, but again, I say it's kind of like my ultimate guilty pleasure one. Cannot help but love it. Next I have My Bride is a Mermaid, and this is another one that I've started but have not gotten back to. I don't really know exactly how I feel about this one. I don't want to drop it at all because I don't think it's worth dropping. Like, I can tell it has potential, but I just keep watching a few episodes and then I never get back to it. That's a bad habit of mine, really is. So I will need to get to this one sometime. And I know this one is about a guy who meets a girl and she is actually a mermaid and he is forced to marry her for reasons I forget, but it was really funny based on the episodes I've seen, so I do definitely want to give it another try. Next I have Skip Beat, and this is one I actually have not even opened yet, and it's been sitting around for a long time, so I really need to get to it. I have read part of the manga for this one actually, and based on the manga it was okay. I kind of dropped the manga because I wasn't really enjoying it, but I did see a few episodes of this and I think the anime interests me more than the manga does, so I'll have to get back into this one again because it was really good. I just need to get to it, and it's been sitting on my shelf for so long, like, or not really my shelf, my box. As I said, I don't have shelves, so this one needs to be watched soon because it is getting untouched and it's probably sad because I haven't touched it at all. Next I have Kimi ni Todoke, and I adore this one so much. It is adorable, and I love this pack specifically because it comes with the actual anime, but it also comes with the live action movie. So I loved this little bundle that I was able to find, and the live action movie is just as good as the anime is. I love the live action movie a lot. I think it was done really well, and I would definitely see it again sometime. And especially get on this one if you have not seen it yet because it's just so cute. Really love it, and I think it deserves more hype than it gets. It's kind of popular, but not really. It's kind of underrated. It's kind of like in the middle, I guess. I just think it should be watched more because I love it. Next I have Vampire Night. I believe I've only watched this one once. I haven't touched it at all in a while. I think it's because the vampire genre is just like, I'm not very into it that much as it kind of used to be, I guess. Don't really touch a lot of the vampire genres in like anime or books or whatever anymore. But at the time I saw this, I did really like it, so yeah, I would recommend this one. It has a lot of different kind of themes in it. It's like romance. It does have comedy in it. But it is overall a pretty serious anime. It has a lot of drama in it, so it just has a mixture of things, and I did enjoy it at the time. It was really good. Next I have Angel Beats. If you have seen this one, you'll probably know it'll make you cry. Really, it did make me cry. It's one of the like saddest anime ever, but it also has a lot of comedy too, which kind of has a mixture of that, but it does have some sad parts. I just remember watching this for the first time and just bawling my eyes out, especially by the end of it. It was so sad, but I loved it overall. It isn't my favorite shoujo out there. I believe there's a lot better shoujo out there in my opinion, but this one had a really good story to it. So yeah, this one was awesome. And now my most prized possession of anime ever, Fruits Basket. I'm so obsessed with Fruits Basket, it's crazy. I watched this probably 3 years ago, I want to say, maybe even more than that. And this was actually the first anime I saw ever, by the way. This is what got me into anime. So this one has a lot of sentimental value to me because it is the first anime I ever watched, and it is what got me hooked on it. And still to this day, I cannot get over this anime at all, or the manga series. It's just incredible. And if you have not seen this yet, I don't understand why you have not seen this yet. You need to see it. See it right now. I am telling you, it is amazing, so amazing. I love this specific box set. I believe this is the collector's edition. It comes with like 3 DVDs. It also comes with a whole DVD of just extras, which I watched, and I love the extras in it. And yeah, basically just see this if you have not yet, because it is amazing, so amazing. Really, I'm still obsessed with it, and it's been like 3 years, so that's saying something. Next I have Welcome to the NHK. I have part 1 and then the part 2 to it. I saw this one not recently, but this is like one of the recent animes I saw. I've not mentioned, but I've kind of gotten away from anime for like a few months. But I did leave off on this one when I kind of took a break from it, and I really liked this one. It's very crazy and very unique, and it's also very relatable. It's actually about this guy who refuses to go outside. He's been living in his house, not going outside for I believe like 3 years, and it's just very interesting. And it kind of has a whole bunch of genres in it. I wouldn't call it exactly shoujo, but I don't really know what to call it. It's just weird, but I really loved it. Next I have Princess Tutu. Honestly don't know why I got this, because I'm not that into this one. I mean, it was okay. At the time I saw it, I did really like it, but then afterwards, like a while back, I'm like, it wasn't really that good, but it was really cute. I would say this is targeted at a more like younger audience. I would say to like 13 to 15-year-olds, I guess, or maybe even younger than that. But it was pretty enjoyable. It was just like, okay. So if you are younger, I would say try this one out, but if you're like my age, like 20 or over, I don't know if you like this one that much, but I don't know, watch whatever you want, but it was a cute one. Next I have My Neighbor Totoro, and as most of you know, this is actually a movie. I unfortunately did not get to see this one when I was a kid. I don't know, I guess my parents just did not know about My Neighbor Totoro, which how couldn't they, because this is an amazing movie. It is so good. And I'm just guessing or assuming most of you know what this is, but if you do not, I will explain. Mostly an adventure story that includes a fuzzy little monster guy named Totoro, and it's just adorable. So if you have not actually seen this yet, really do. No matter what age range you are, I think anyone can enjoy this movie. Next I have Say I Love You, and this is another one that I became a little obsessed with the first time I saw it. I definitely am going to have to see this one again. I think I've seen it once, and then I watched a few episodes of it over again, but I need to see it again. This one is so good. It has romance, a little bit of comedy in it, but mostly it has a lot of drama, which I love drama in any media, like books and anime. I love the drama, so I really like this one. And mostly if you like drama, I think you'll like this one a lot. So give it a try if you are into the drama genre. Next we have Suzuka, and this is another one that I really need to see again because I don't remember a lot about it, but I do remember I really loved it. So need to see this one again sometime soon. And I actually remember watching this whole DVD series on my way to Disneyland. I watched it like in a matter of 2 days. I got really into it. So, and again, this is a really drama-filled anime, and that's probably why I loved it so much at the time that I did watch it. So again, if you like drama, this one is probably the best one for you. Okay, before I show this next one, do not shoot me for showing what this next anime is. I know a lot of people hate it, but I kind of have different views on it. It is, yeah. I am a part of that very, very, very small group of people who do not think School Days is as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Really, this is one of the most like controversial animes of all time. Based on the cover, you'd think it is like a normal shoujo, but trust me, it is not. And even though, yeah, it was kind of bad, I will admit there are some parts of it that are just like, what the heck? But I cannot admit that it wasn't entertaining, because it was to me at least. I found it really, really entertaining. But before you decide, for anyone who has not watched this, before you decide to watch it, just be prepared for some stuff. It'll probably blow your mind. But I bought it because I will watch it again, actually. I can't see myself watching this again. I can't even explain why, just, yeah. I didn't hate it as much as everyone else does. Next, I have the most recent anime I have required, and that is Romeo x Juliet. I've been interested in this one for a while, so I just picked it up because it was really, really cheap, and I got this at FYI, and they were having a sale on anime, so I got this one. And this is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, I believe. So it sounded really interesting, and I saw the opening for this anime a few days ago, and the opening was so beautiful. It uses that song "You Raise Me Up," but it's in a Japanese version. It was so beautiful, and it really made me want to pick this up soon, so I'm really going to have to someday. And the last shoujo anime I have is My Little Monster, and this is again one of the more recent ones I watched. I really, really liked this one. It wasn't the best, but I did enjoy it. The characters were like really, really cute. The main girl character had I believe she's kind of like a tsundere. I probably pronounced tsundere one wrong, but you guys know what I mean, tsundere. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know, but she is that kind of character, and I love those kind of characters. They're really, really fun to watch. And she was so, so cute, and the guy character, the main one, was adorable. So I would recommend this if you're really into shoujo, because this one was really, really good. Okay, next I'll be going into my thriller anime, kind of psychological thriller. Yeah, most of these are just thriller. I love thriller books, anime, movies. I love that genre to death, so I have quite a bit here. I have like 5 of them, so let's get into that. The first one I have here is High School of the Dead. This one has to do with zombies and high school students trying to kill off the zombies. It was really, really good. I actually really, really like this one. Would prefer for it to not have as much fan service as it does. A lot of boobs flying everywhere. But other than that, besides that fact, I did like it and would probably give it like a 3 out of 5 stars. I just wish the fan service wasn't so much, because I'm not into that at all. But it was good. Definitely had some like intense scenes in it. So yeah, if you're into zombies, this one is probably a good one for you. And next I have Death Note. A lot of you, majority of you probably know what this one is. I remember my friend, I don't really talk to her as much as I used to anymore, but she was really into this anime series. So years later, I remembered her talking about it, so I decided to give it a try, and it was okay. I'm not really obsessed with it as a lot of other people are. I think the problem with the anime is it was too much talking and not enough action for me. Like, most of the episodes was just conversation and talking, and I'm like, can we just get to the point? Can we just get to the point? Like, it would really annoy me. But it wasn't awful. I did enjoy a lot of the parts in it. I think it had a really, really good concept about a guy who finds this notebook, and when he writes the names in it, he can kill people. really unique concept. So this one was entertaining, boring at some times, but still really entertaining. Next I have another, and I am going to say that this is my favorite anime of all time. It probably really is. I love this anime so much, which I kind of think that I like a shoujo anime more, but this one was just so good. I'm still really obsessed with this one, and I believe I've rewatched it twice or 3 times. That is how much I love this one. And this is probably the ultimate horror thriller anime. It had so many intense, good scenes in it. Violent at times, I will say, but it was still so good. And if you do not know what this one is about, it is about this guy who has moved into this new town. So he's going to a new school. He's a middle school student, but his class is actually cursed, and he finds out that the students in the class start dying, like death after death after death, and he's trying to figure out why this is happening, and he does find out that the class is actually cursed, and it is kind of more of like a mystery anime, but it is horror too. It's so good. Love this one so much, and would recommend it if you are the ultimate horror lover, because this one has the perfect amount of horror in it. Next I have Elfen Lied, or Elfen Lied. I really think it's Elfen Lied, so I'm gonna pronounce it as that. And this is like a box set edition. I got this one in San Francisco. I remember where I got this one from, which is a really silly thing to remember. It kind of is. But as for the anime, I really like this anime. It has a very pretty big amount of gore in it though. Yeah, I remember it having a lot of gore in it, especially for the first 10 minutes of the first episode. Oh my god, that was brutal. Yeah, would not recommend younger people to watch this one at all, which I think it's rated M. So yeah, for younger audience, shouldn't watch this one, but I did actually really like it. It had a really good storyline. It had a whole like mixture of things. It had obviously like thriller, horror, but it also had romance in it, which is probably why I liked it a lot, because I love romance. So I liked this one at the time I saw it. Should actually rewatch it again because I haven't seen it in a while, but I did like it when I did see it. And the last horror thriller anime I have is Shiki. This is another vampire one, but this one takes like the vampire genre to like another level. This one is about a village, and for some reason in this village people start dying, like one after another. People are dying, and so people in the village are kind of thinking like maybe there's a sickness going on for some reason, because people keep on dying. But it all ties into this new family that moves here, so they get suspicious of them for a specific reason. And I did really like this one. And this one has a lot of paranormal in it, so if you are into paranormal, you'll probably like this one as much as I did. Next I have a stack of kind of miscellaneous genre anime. Some of it is like shonen, and some of it is kind of like action. That's kind of like shonen and action is like the same thing. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's kind of that kind of genre. So let's get into my last stack. So first I have Soul Eater. This is, I believe, the 3rd anime I've ever seen. Pretty sure this was the 3rd one. Really liked it. Not as into it anymore, but it's still really good. But it does have like one of my favorite guy characters in it, which is Death the Kid. I love him. He's my favorite character in this series. He's very silly and paranoid all the time, but he's a fun character, and he's probably the reason why I like this one the most. But if I had to pick like a favorite shonen, which I'm not into shonen that much, this one would probably be my favorite. And to go along with that, I also have Soul Eater Not, and this is more of like a shoujo one now, but it still has to do with Soul Eater, so I'm putting it in this stack. This one came out really recently, and once I heard about it, I knew I had to get my hands on it and see it. This is one I'm kind of currently watching right now. I have seen probably like the first 4 episodes, so I have to finish it, and I'll probably finish it soon. Love the case. It's pink, and on the back it has that, like the Solitaire logo, but it looks so cute and girly, and I love it. Really am excited to keep watching this. Next I have Cause No Stigma. This is one I saw a long time ago. It was an okay one. Wasn't that into it, really, but it did have a really good story and kind of good concept. It had like magical powers in it and all of that, so it was a really fun one to watch. Not really memorable, I have to say, because I really don't remember a lot about it. Maybe I just need to watch it again, but it was okay. At the time I saw it, I did think it was okay. And next I have Inuyasha, and this is like, I think only have like 4 episodes in it. I found this at the dollar store, so I'm like, why not? It's only $1. Might as well get it, even though I've never watched it yet. I think my brother has popped this in and watched a little of it. Yeah, I think it has 6 episodes in it. Oh no, it actually has 3. Only 3 episodes. I can see why it was $1. But I might watch this sometime. I don't know, I might just give this one to my brother, because I don't really see myself ever watching this, really. I know Inuyasha is really popular, but this has episodes 103, 104, and 105. I've never even seen this series, so I would be totally lost if I saw this. So I don't know, I might just give this to him, because I'm sure my brother will like it. Next I have Last Exile, and I actually got this in a box set, but it was used. The box set did not have all the DVDs in it, which made me really, really mad. It only has like one of the DVDs, and I believe this only has like 5 episodes on it. It has 4 episodes on it. At least it has the first episode, so if I wanted to get into this series, I can watch the first few episodes on here, but yeah, I just need to get the rest of the series. I don't even remember what the series is about, actually. Don't know a lot about this one, but I might give it a try one day. And last but not least, I have Psycho-Pass. This is part 1 and 2. My brother watched this one, actually, and he was telling me about it, and it sounded really, really interesting. I have seen, like, I believe the first 2 episodes, but have not seen the rest of it. So we'll have to see it. One day I'll just have to pop these in and start checking it out. But I like the first few episodes, so I think I can get into this one really, really well, even though this genre is kind of out of my element. It has to do with like kind of like a CSI type of genre, which not my favorite investigation kind of things. But the concept is interesting. I believe, if I can get the description out correctly, it's about a world where the police know about a crime before it happens, so they try to catch the criminals before they make the crime. Which just sounds like a really unique concept. So I'm excited to dive back into this series again. And that completes my anime collection. That actually was probably, I didn't explain this before, but that was a year's worth of collecting anime. Probably over a little more than a year. But that is a lot of anime for a year, I have to say. I kind of went a little crazy over the past month. So thank you for watching. Really, really thank you. I know this is kind of my first video, so I'm kind of nervous to put it out. But I enjoyed making this video a lot. And if you'd like to see more from me at all, please subscribe. I would really, really appreciate that. And comment below if you feel like it. And thanks for watching, and I should be back very, very soon. Bye!